What's up, guys? It's Amanda and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Happy Artsy Fartsy Friday. I hope you all are having a wonderful day so far. I am here to talk about this illustration here today, and while this is a very fun illustration, it's a little bit more serious in a way too, because this is my illustration to celebrate Pride Month. For those of you that don't know, June is Pride Month, and even though we are getting near the end of June, I actually did this illustration on a live stream a couple of weeks ago, and it was near the 1-year anniversary of all of the Pulse nightclub victims, and this really just felt like the right time. So, as I'm sure many of you out there can relate to this, we all have people in our lives that may be a part of this community, or whether it's our family or our friends, we feel a connection to this community and an obligation to stand up and support them and stand up for what's right. So I wanted to do that, so I decided to do a Pride live stream. Many of you were there. It was so fun. Thank you if you were one of the people that attended and kept me company in the chat. It was so fun. Literally, I sat down an hour before the live stream started and sketched this out. It felt so fast, but it also just felt so natural. Like, this idea popped into my head and just flowed onto the paper, and I was really happy with the way that it looked and the symbolism that I was kind of able to include in it. And I decided to paint this in watercolor as well, which I'm so iffy about watercolor. I don't always love the way that it looks, but for this illustration, I actually think that it turned out really cool. So let me tell you a little bit about the piece that I drew and that I'll be painting throughout the duration of this video. So this piece features 2 characters, both male, and they are being lifted up by a crowd, presumably at like a pride parade. And one character is holding his arm up and throwing the I love you sign. That's the sign for I love you in American Sign Language. It's a sign that has a lot of personal meaning to me in my life, but I feel like it also fits in this illustration because this illustration is about love and it's about equality. So that was a symbol that I really wanted to draw attention to. And then the other major symbol is that the characters are both wearing rings on their left-handed ring fingers. So that's a symbol of marriage and marriage equality. So that's something that I'm really passionate about as well. I've had a lot of people in my family and in my friend groups identify as part of the LGBTQ plus community. And as a heterosexual, cisgendered woman, I feel an obligation to support this community and offer my love and my voice to this community to help raise them up. So the crowd that is lifting up these characters are silhouettes, so they don't have definitive features or characteristics, and that's because being an ally of the LGBT plus community it's not about you. It's about them, and it's about, trying to make the world a better place for everybody, LGBTQ members included. So yeah, that's the message behind this piece. I had so much fun creating it, actually, and I'm really happy with the results. There's also a little rainbow flag thrown in there in the background just to really bring it home and sell the idea that this is, a piece to celebrate equality and Pride Month. So yeah, I'm really happy with the end result of this piece, and it was cool that it kind of took shape on the live stream, and it was such a cool stream. Everyone was so friendly and so nice, and it was cool to kind of have a safe place to talk about these issues. I usually shy away from social and political issues as topics of conversation in my live streams, but this was something that was important to me, and I know it was important to a lot of you too. So, and also just another note, I updated the description of my live streams to bring attention to pronouns. So one of the things that I did was make a note saying that if anybody would like to be referred to by a certain pronoun or even a certain nickname in general, I try and be really good about, calling people by the names they prefer to be called by and pronouncing their names correctly. So I always make a point to do that. But as more and more people attend my live streams, it's a little hard to keep track of all of them. So pretty much it was just a statement saying if you would like to be referred to by a certain pronoun, let me know and I will do my best to remember it. So I'm even thinking of making it like a standard where if, as soon as you join the chat, say the name you want to be called, your pronouns, that kind of thing, if that's something that you're adamant about me getting correctly. So I just feel like, I slack off on this a lot too, and I want to get better about it, but, not only educating people about being inclusive and aware about these issues relating to the LGBT community, but also practicing them. So I'm going to try and get better about practicing them, and I encourage you all to do the same. I'm going to try and be better about using neutral pronouns in my streams unless people specifically say that they want feminine or masculine pronouns. And that's just one small change that I can make in my daily life to maybe make the world a little bit more comfortable for somebody else. And I feel like that is not too much to ask of people at all. So yeah, if you were at this live stream, comment down below and let me know if you were there and what you thought of the live stream, what you think of the piece. And if you attended any pride parades, let me know that too, because I'm seeing pictures everywhere and they look so fun. And even if you're not a member of the LGBTQIAAPP community, I think that's the full acronym. Correct me if I'm wrong. If you're not a member of this community, be an ally, be a supporter, be a voice of wisdom and activism whenever you can, because the world's not just about you, it's about everybody, and we need to focus on making the world a better place for everybody. So that's my soapbox for today's video. Overall, this piece really warms my heart. It makes me very happy to know that I created this, and I feel like I created it with a lot of meaning behind it. Says a lot. I also decorated the border with heart washi tape, just because I thought it would be cute. And I think it's pretty cute. This piece is also available for purchase in my online store, which is linked down below, and hopefully prints will be available later this year. And also, I'm going to be live streaming again this Sunday on YouTube. I hope to see you all there, but if not, I will see you guys next week with some brand new videos. Bye!